What up, y'all? Welcome to the channel, man. As y'all coming in, y'all smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you ain't already subscribed. It's like your first video of mine or something like that. Make sure you hit that subscribe bell. Man, I got a long list of videos you can just shop through and watch this shit all day for real. But I avoided from talking about a portion of this conversation because I don't want to talk about it. You got Adrian Bono mention how why he pulled out the fight because of mental depression and everything. And then Tank came right after that and said what he said or whatever. I ain't fucking with that. But what I do want to talk about, some Tank said toward Ryan Garcia, which is, he told Ryan, me and you is two different type of niggas. You a bitch. I'm a real killer. That's what Tank said. He said, I'm a real killer. And I handle my depression and all that shit, that mental shit, by knocking niggas the fuck out. We two different type of motherfuckers, right? And I felt that, right? Because that's some real shit. Because you can tell he in there fighting is deeper with Tank when he in there fighting. That's why I don't think none of these guys' favorite fighters can beat him. That's why I don't think they can fuck with him. Not because of the mental aspect, just because the combination of everything. Him being strong-minded, him being the slick fighter that he is. It's crazy because everybody focus on Gervonta Davis' power, which they should, but you also forget about him being slicker than all these guys. You know? Think about it. There's nobody in them lower divisions that's as slick as Tank. So it's the combination of the power and the slickness combined. So it's like, that's why he knock niggas out the way he knock them out. Because he ain't, you can get something off on him, then boom, all of a sudden you try to get it off again, and you night-night. Now we got to tuck you in. Now the hospital people got to jump in the ring, check your heart rate, and shit like that. So the nigga, he's just different, man. He one of them anomalies that's in boxing. He one that's in boxing right now, right? But, man, I'm sure it's a lot of guys out here fighting depression. Shit like that, especially fighters or athletes, period. People who big on the internet. A lot of people, some people who got money, people who ain't got money. I mean, I believe a gang of people fight depression, but they all fight in different ways and things like that. I think Ryan Garcia shit probably come from fucking around with social media. Because social media, believe it or not, bring a lot of people depression too. So, you know what I'm saying? I believe if they wiped away social media, a lot of niggas' problems would be fixed. You know what I'm saying? I believe it stems from social media. This is social media era. You see this nigga post, this nigga post. You comparing your life to this person, that person. You seeing all these different people's emotions throughout one day. And psychologically is doing something to your fucking brain. That's why I believe a lot of this shit come from. I believe Ryan Garcia, right? He believe one thing, right? But he is another thing. So they'll play on his mind so the nigga can't sleep right at night. So, but you missing out on fights. And then you blame it on mental depression. So I have to agree with Tank. I believe he just one of them soft ass dudes. You know what I'm saying? You real weak. You got some toughness in there. It's like this, man. Because all this shit is energy. I believe you have to be a certain kind of person to be able to channel your energy, right? Whatever energy that is. Say, for instance, anger, anxiety, and all this shit. You have to be able to channel that and turn it into something else, whatever direction you want it to go. You know what I'm saying? But I believe you gotta be a special type of person to be able to do that shit. You gotta be like real strong minded. So all these niggas coming out the blue. Adrian Broner Ben had depression. We already knew that because he was real big and he had a big fall. A lot of people stopped fucking with him. So I know where his shit still from. But a lot of these niggas is almost like a trend now. Danny came out the other week. He was trying to slick say that was the reason he lost to Earl Spence and shit. Then he tried to, I gave you your credit on some bitch ass shit, right? Then you got Ryan Garcia steady talking about this mental depression shit. Then you got other niggas. It's becoming a trend to use why you not fighting. What kind of nigga, right, don't want to fight to get this bag, right? The bag might help you with depression. Or you getting in the ring, punching it out, right? It's a release. It can be a release for your energy. So you release when you go in the ring, but you want to use it. Oh, man. Oh, I'm fighting depression. You're not. Now you all of a sudden a fucking depression guru. Now you talking about how depression is nigga. Everybody going through shit, fool. The fuck? Hell, we all going through some shit, bro. Take going through shit. You know, why he quiet all the time? Then he get in that motherfucking ring. He released everything he got. Wilder did the same shit. You can tell the way he acted leading up to a fight. He was releasing as he got in the ring and shit, everything he be going through and shit. So I'd rather give credit to the guys who channel the shit and release it in a way to benefit them, like turning a negative to a positive. Them the guys I'd rather give my props to, attention to, and shit like that, because the niggas that just said, oh, I'm fighting depression, I can't do anything. That's how you sound. Like, that's how they sound. Oh, man, I'm fighting depression. Nigga, he is too. So you gonna sit here and say, oh man, my depression deeper than you. Now we turn to who depression the most. Who going through the most depression now. Now we gotta have debate about the fuck all that, nigga. He going through shit too, bro. Just like you, bro. He just using his shit to get in that motherfucker, get in that gym, work his ass off. To knock a nigga head off. That's what he do. So salute to Gervonta Davis. Just for being real guy. Just for being able, because that is a skill. That's like a gift to be able to do that type of shit. Because a lot of these niggas just fold. All they do is just fold like motherfucking brunch tables. Like goddamn, that like a paper plane. That's all they do is fold. Get their ass in the interrogation room. Police get their ass in the interrogation room. I'm fighting depression. Then they just tell everything. You know what I'm saying? So they just get to singing like Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is not an excuse. It's so you using it like it's handicapping you when really it's a reason for you to go harder than what you were going before. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit is for. Not, oh man, I couldn't perform. Everything was going on and COVID and I was going through a lot, man. Everything was just fuzzy. You know, some Danny Garcia shit. Like, nah, nigga. That nigga got in there and he punched you with that fucking jab. He stabbed you in your fucking eye, and that's what it was. He took his depression out on you. The fuck you talking about, nigga? But it is what it is. Salute the Tank, man. Hopefully, Bona get his fucking mind right, man. All them fucking games bro be playing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't for all that shit. It is what it is, bro. Hopefully get his mind right. Come back, get some little more paper, then go ahead on. Get some more paper. Go ahead, shake. Don't let these people use you. Because I bet that's a lot where Adrian Bono depression comes from getting used up. And then wrenched the fuck out like a fucking dish towel. So I believe that's probably where a lot of his shit come from. Just getting used all the time. Don't let them motherfuckers use you to fight no goddamn Figueroa. Or if you want to fight Figueroa, go ahead, whoop his ass, and then get you a bigger bag after that. Fight some, do your thing like that. If you feel like you're getting used and abused, step away from that situation. It is what it is, man. You hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. You ain't subscribed already. That's my take on the situation. I ain't really knocking niggas. My opinion. But it is what it is, man. I'm out, y'all. Deuces.